There are many simple things in the world. Shovels. They are all different. Gardening shovel. Unloading shovel. Children's shovel. But there is also a different shovel. We use it when we come to the position. In short time, it helps us dig a trench which saves us from bullets. If a tank will pass over the trench, there is a high probability that it will not cause any harm to the soldier. We dig in the ground, deeper, and then connect the trenches with our friends to the left. In just a few hours, trenches are all connected. When we do not have an axe, we can use a shovel to cut a loaf of bread. A soldier uses a shovel as a paddle, crossing the wide river under enemy fire. If we run out of ammunition, we will use a shovel again, and then we'll move on. And when we get the order to stop, we'll take a shovel again and build around us an impregnable fortress. This fortress is defended by the army of Ukraine, our army.
Broadcasting live from the basement of the Pentagon. This is WTF Nation Radio.
I looked my woman in the eye sockets. I told her straight out. I just said it, man. I said it. I said, bitch, I'm the man of the house.
Yeah, you said bitch, though. You called your wife a bitch.
Yeah.
This is a public service announcement from C.T. Fletcher. I will not contribute to the pussification of a nation. Get your punk ass out there and work for it, motherfucker.
Let's roll.
Broadcasting live from the Functional Veterans Center of Excellence on this April. I almost said something else. On this April 27th, 2026, in the year of our Poly Market dumpster fire. This is the Monday edition. I'm your host, your W.T.F. W.T.F. Nation Radio. Oh man, what a week, right? How are you guys doing? Oh, Lord have mercy. Welcome to the Monday edition. So how was y'all's weekend? A little, little excitement, a little, I don't know, what do you want to talk about? You want to talk about the White House Correspondents Dinner first, or do you want to talk about the squares that were put on the Maduro raid to where a special operations soldier was arrested, making like 400,000 grants? I'll let the audience decide here. It's kind of like, see what you guys want. If you guys want to talk about, I see everybody. Oh, look, there you go. I see everybody in the chats starting to flow in. Thank you guys for attending. Yeah, man, it's it's been interesting. Well, I guess we could talk about this and then talk about I want to talk about the Maduro raid thing. So, okay, so you guys heard about this poly market thing? Where guys and gals go, where people sign up and place their bets on things. It's one of those things to where, how do I say this? It's almost like when you place a bet and you say, hey, I bet that didn't fucking happen, or I bet this doesn't happen, or I bet this, and you're like, ha ha ha, $20. $20 this doesn't happen, or $20 this shit goes bad, or you know what I mean? Just like one of those things, you know. How much until we squares until we find out. We do this all the time when we play. We stopped doing squares. We stopped doing squares because they were starting to come true on a lot of stuff. Because we have some smart hosts, and they were just totally talking about, hey, this is this. Imagine if we do this squares. This happens here, and squares that happens there. We're thinking, oh shit, yeah, ha ha ha, har. We just joke around, right? And then it happens, or it doesn't happen, and you're thinking, "Oh shit, man, yeah, yeah." It's one of those things to where they it became a it became a big enough deal to where somebody decided to use Polymarket. I mean, I know a little bit about that online stuff, a little bit. I don't really get involved in some of that shit, because I don't know. I just don't like connecting my bank to money, stuff like that, and then throw it in there like that. I mean, don't get me wrong. I do have some things that are connected to finances, but it just feels weird to kind of like, I don't know, connect your shit on something like that. The ultimate prop bet. Yeah, exactly. So just to get you guys caught up, and everyone was like, what's Polymarket? What's the big deal? Special Operations Soldier, Special Forces Soldier, placed a bet on Polymarket. And he was involved in the operation. No one's really disclosing on what part of the involvement he was in, but he was involved, let's put it that way. He was arrested on Thursday after allegedly betting on Maduro's removal from office before the news of the raid was made public. Now, when we posted it, when it was starting to happen and we were getting information from South America, from the region, and we were posting it on U.S. Army W.T.F moments and sharing it, everybody was tweeting out. So everyone was kind of like, yeah, okay, black helicopters in the sky, little helicopters in the sky, something's happening, right? We kind of like, ooh. And then everyone was like, oh, I said it too. Man, ooh, I wonder if they're going to go after Maduro, or I wonder if they're going to do this. What's going to happen here? Ooh, they're probably going to like snatch and grab somebody. I wonder who they're grabbing. That talk, when we posted it on U.S. Army WTF moments, permeated in the comments, which, common. Everyone speculates, right? So a law enforcement source and a senior military official told CBS News, who broke it was Nicole Sanga? I don't want to mispronounce her name. Federal investigators believe that U.S. Army Master Sergeant Gannon Ken Von Dyke, so his name's already out there, had made bets with more than $33,000 on the prediction market, Polymarket, and within hours of President Trump's announcement in January that Maduro had been captured. The source said the bets hit and resulted in winnings of over $400,000. $409,000 to be exact. So according to the indictment that was released on Thursday, in the Southern District of New York, Van Dyke was charged with unlawful use of confidential government information for personal gain, theft of non-public government information, commodities fraud, wire fraud, and engaging in monetary transactions from unlawful activity. Not to throw a little political jab, so you're saying that the Maduro raid was unlawful? I'm just saying. I'll continue, because I'll throw you. I want your guys' thoughts on this. He didn't bet on himself. Yeah, Pete Rose. Yeah, exactly. So in a press release, the Justice Department said that Van Dyke was involved in the planning and execution of the operation to capture Maduro. Quote, prediction markets are not a haven for using misappropriated, confidential, or classified information for personal gain. U.S. Attorney in the Southern District of New York, Clayton said. What was his name? What was this guy's name? Who was this dude? Clayton something? Jay Clayton said? Oh, that was his name. Jay Clayton. Got it. The defendant alleged violated the trust placed in him in the United States by using classified information about sensitive military operations to place bets at the time of the outcome that will be that very operation only to turn a profit, and that is clear insider trading and illegal under federal law. Van Dyke was a communications specialist supporting the Joint Special Operations Command, JSOC, The unit oversees a Tier 1 special mission unit, such as the Army's Delta Force and Navy SEAL Team 6. Multiple officials, of course, have told this to everybody else, to CBS News. The indictment said that he's been on active duty since 2008. Man, 2008. He's been a Master Sergeant since 2023. Wow. Beer map, man. Did some pretty good rank there. Stationed at Fort Bragg, North Carolina at the time of the alleged crime. Fort Bragg houses, of course, the headquarters of USASOC, First Special Forces Command. And in the early morning hours of January 3rd, Mr. Trump announced, Mr. Trump, he's President Trump. Why'd you write that script like that? Mr. Trump, President Trump. What was that Band of Brothers comment? Respect the rank, not the man, or something. You respect the rank, not the man, whatever. Captain Solo, salute, whatever. So, shortly after the announcement for the president, Polymarket account holder placed a $32,000 bet, and the likelihood that Maduro would be out by January 31st, 2026. See, that's a swag, right? Swag. Oh, I already see you guys throwing your comments in there about Congress. Yeah, we'll discuss that in a minute. I'm just giving you guys the story. Three additional vets. Well, I think his wife was involved too. 3 additional bets were made via the same Polymarket account. A $1,000 wager on the U.S. invading Venezuela by January 31st. A $250 wager that the president would invoke the War Powers Act against Venezuela by the 31st. And a $146 wager that U.S. forces would land in Venezuela by the end of the month. Van Dyke allegedly, of course this is allegedly, withdrew most of the proceeds from those bets later on January 3rd. And the indictment says he took steps to conceal his identity, including by asking Polymarket to delete his account. I'm just saying, you ever open up your app or your bank and you're like, oh shit, let me see how much money I got. And you go on your phone, you're like, all right, cool, I got this. Oh crap. He probably didn't think he was going to win it, or he probably didn't think it was going to go that high. Probably thought he was going to make some scratch, but I honestly doubt that he didn't think he was going to make that much. He would have been better if he just invested in Raytheon. Exactly. I mean, also, it throws up a red flag. Hey, please delete my shit. Delete my account, please. Polymarket said in a statement on X, when we identified a user trading classified information, we referred the matter to the DOJ and cooperated with their investigation. So it was Polymarket that busted him out. Ay, Dios mío. So everyone's saying he was dimed out by his teammates. He was dimed out by this. Somebody got butthurt at Fort Bragg and Southern Pines and Vass and the area that's around there. That's who dimed him out. Polymarket said specifically, we identified it. We identified a user here trading on classified government information, which I wonder, having knowledge of the raid itself and what was going to happen. Of course, that is classified information. We referred the matter to the DOJ and cooperated with the investigation. Blah. Damn. So Polymarket ratted him out. I shouldn't say ratted him out. Saw something fishy. I'm like, hey, we ain't going to be part of this shit. And bam. Is this right? And I bet you the Department of Justice was like, oh, shit. Oh, this ain't right. During insider trading. But yeah, what did Polymarket say after that? Insider trading has no place on Polymarket. Today's arrest is the proof. The system works. During an unrelated Oval Office event, Mr. Trump, why do you guys keep saying Mr. Trump? President Trump told reporters, fucking MSNBC and CBS, dude, you guys get fucking butthurt and shit when people don't respect other shit, but then you continue to give him troll food by calling him Mr. Trump. He's the fucking president. I said President Biden, and then of course his other nicknames, just like we say Cheeto Man or Orange Man Bad. We say the same thing. An unrelated office event Thursday, President Trump told reporters he hadn't heard about the alleged betting on Maduro's removal, but would look into it. And he said, that's like Pete Rose betting on his own team. Referring to of course, the Major League Baseball legend who was banned from the sport for gambling for life. He said last year he would issue a posthumous pardon Asked about the concerns, of course, of prediction markets could play in insider trading. Of course, the president said, "And I'm not happy with any of that stuff." You guys know about what he's saying, probably because he did get cut. A lot of individuals throw the haterade out when you don't get a cut. If you don't get a cut, the haterade comes out. That's just the way it is. Hey, I want some of that. Hey, did you guys know that? Blah, 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 blah. It's generally how partnerships fail in those aspects. So he said, quote, "The whole world, unfortunately, has become somewhat of a casino." It was that's like a har, it's a har joke because, get it, Trump casino. Anyways, unfortunately, it's become somewhat of a casino. And if you look what's going on all over the world, in Europe and every place, they're doing these betting things. I was never much in favor of it. I like it conceptually, but it is what it is. While the arrest is the first for U.S. authorities, 2 Israeli soldiers were charged in connection with the suspected use of classified information to place bets on the prediction platform Polymarket back in February. A lot of individuals like to say that, hey, it's no different than you placing bets on squares. But going deeper in this stuff, we'll get to the comments in a minute. In a 60 Minutes interview last year, Polymarket CEO Shane Copeland addressed the issue of users using trading on inside information. He says, I quote, "I think that people are going and having an edge in the market. It's a good thing. Obviously, you need to curate them, and you need to be really clear and stringent on where the line is drawn and ethics, and where we spend time on that." And we spend time on that. And we spend a lot of time on that. So Congress? So straight up, using classified information is bad. Obviously. That's the shit that he fucking got busted on. Hey, rolled the dice. Well, since we're talking about gambling, you rolled the dice and you got busted. Don't use classified information to do your bets, to place your bets on whatever. Even though during the COVID drama, and we got banned a few times, or we got episodes pulled a few times because we talked about the insider training that was happening for the vax and how many people were going back and forth on this. Should we be upset at the man that gambled on the huge platform that allowed it to manifest on their stage? Hate the game, not the man? Yeah, exactly. I think, Shadow, my issue is the classified information stuff. I mean, he bet like, hey, I bet you we're going to go kick his ass type of thing. You know what I mean? Let's kind of see it. But using classified information, that specific, yeah. I'm going to tell you what, if civilians come up on the net and say, this ain't right, that dog don't hunt, I don't think this is legal, and they pass it on, and of course the Department of Justice, in talking with other members of the U.S. military and other military agencies, I'm pretty sure they said, "Ooh, yeah, that is fucking classified information." So again, hate the game, not the man. Just like that dude who placed the bet. Didn't he play the bet on himself about streaking at the Super Bowl, and he won some money for doing it? Bet you somebody streaks a lot. Is that where we get into it? Like, you bet on yourself to do something like that? That's going to happen? I know I posted a meme saying, first time with Pete Rose. And so it's like, to me, it's like, it's different, man. It's not like you're sitting around the team room, or hell, in the mess hall, the DFAC, or just shooting the shit in your living room, and you're talking to some friends, or you're playing some Xbox, and you're on Xbox Live. Bet you we do this shit later. I bet you we do that. Hey, case of beer, this happens. Case of beer, that's different than here is straight legit information. Oh, hey, make sure you donate to Army Emergency Relief, supporting soldiers and their families since 1942. I just use this as an example. It just so happened that it just popped up. Army Emergency Relief. There you go. One more time right there again. Make sure you donate. They'd be like, hey, let me see this. Oh shit, oh my God, this is classified information. Then of course, that's when you, man. Now it's funny. I will say this. Now on the military side, obviously you could say, hey, that's classified. You can't fucking do that shit. You can't share classified information. You can't. No. You don't do that. No, that's illegal. Blah 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 blah. I got that. What's funny is seeing members of Congress Now we can talk about Congress. What's funny is seeing members of Congress that go back and say, this is atrocious. You shouldn't be doing this. It's unethical. It's illegal. And blah, blah, blah. I couldn't do this with teammates and blah, 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 blah. Congress. Pot calling kettle black. How much information, classified and unclassified, does Congress use for things? Like the vax. We knew when the vax was going to come out. Vax. I'm going to say that right now to see if this episode gets squashed from YouTube. You know what I mean? It's like, paid promotion. It's like that, something like that. Somebody. I remember seeing a meme. I think I posted on W.T.F Nation Radio. It was like members of Congress should walk around in their suits with patches of anybody who's paying for their election. So it looks like a NASCAR, like you're walking around wearing a NASCAR jacket, right? And you got all their sponsors all over it, DuPont and all that. Sorry, just throwing up some names. I'm not saying I'm a big NASCAR fan, but I'm just saying Winston Cup and all that, Marlboro and all that. But I just find it within the military circles, it's okay to say, oh hey, fucking. It's not good. Yeah, you don't fucking be passing classified information. Like Shadow says, classified is classified. And if it was enough for civilians to go, holy shit, this looks like this is not supposed to be like out. This looks like classified. And they refer to the DOJ. If it's that bad, yeah, that's what you fucking get. May whatever happens. I prefer gamblings on tables. Yeah. Yeah, exactly that. Well, I only go till I have to want to be there. I want to be there to gamble and see my money go away as opposed to doing it online. Because it's kind of like, some of that shit's all fixed, I think. Except for those predicted markets, of course. I should just do something like that. Open one up and then donate. Oh, no, donate. Sorry, I got AER stuck in my mind. Make sure you donate to AER. I got that stuck in my mind where it's everyone's like, oh, video poker. It's a video game doesn't have any humans attached to it, and it uses algorithms, numbers, and all that. That's how those video pokers work. When you're gaming, when you're on the table with somebody, a human, and that's a little bit different. Then you feel like, okay, I can out poker you, I can out blackjack you, or something like that. I bet I could change this case. Yeah, I was about ready to say, Pookie. It's funny, South Park did an episode about this months ago. That I bet this was going to happen. I bet this is going to happen. So again, everyone in the comments says, but again, I just find it hilarious. That Congress is saying, oh, insider trading's bad. What did you say? Why don't you enforce it? It's always back and forth with Congress saying that, again, of course, I'm not excusing the classified information shit. He gets what he gets. That's what you get for doing that shit, dumbass. But for Congress to do that, for Congress to come out and say, this is egregious. The processors. I can't believe this happened. No member of our personnel or government should be doing this. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I only gamble in GTA. Exactly. It's been a minute since I've been in Los Santos. The youngest, Baby Ice, likes to play on GTA Online. He doesn't play the game. He plays GTA Online. So he likes to, go around and blow stuff up and, and all that. So if you guys see me gaming online, it's probably not me. it's the little guy on there flying a helicopter into something or, whatever. So yeah. So again, Congress, you should shut up. And if you're upset about it, talking about that, then yes, shut up about it. Because you have no room to talk. On the military side, of course. You pass classified information anywhere outside the classified networks, then that's what you get. There you go. That's the way it works. Patrick says, any comment from Nancy on this incident? Yeah, I was about ready to. One of the things that we talked about and this is one of the things that we got busted. I don't understand. We got our shit flagged for this. When we talked about Nancy Pelosi, we talked about all these during the COVID stuff. There was one that went up there that was, hey, you guys shouldn't be doing this. You shouldn't be doing that. And you shouldn't be doing this. I can't remember who it was specifically, but it was somebody in Congress that was from Georgia. that was talking about insider trader, inside trading, and stuff like that. And the next thing you know, you found out that individual, I'm trying to remember who it was, that took COVID money, that participated in that predictive stuff within, Congress. Poly Market is the digital version of what Congress does. That's just the way I see it. They all get together, like George Carlin says, it's a big club, and you ain't in it. You're hey, Senator so-and-so. Did you know about that? Oh, yeah, I hear about this. Oh, maybe we should do this. Yeah, make sure you do this. I bet you if the soldier didn't do any classified information and just kind of like guessed around it, then I don't know. I don't know the specifics of the indictment. I don't have the, matter of fact, let me see if it's unsealed. Let me see the ceiling. Let's see the ceiling. Let's see if it's unsealed. Is it posted? Yeah, we posted. It was posted on US Army W.T.F moments. But like I said, what if he? Here we go. Bam. Let's go over here and look at the. Let me window cap this so we can show you guys this. There she was on here. All right. I think I got the window cap right. Yep, there we go. All right, let's check it out. So, defendant misappropriate classified. Yep. And his wife. Okay, so that I was correct. Active duty member had sensitive non-public classified information about the operation prior to its public disclosure. Rather than safeguard this information. Yeah. So gain access to classified information. Resolve. Have an active duty soldier. Blah. 18 rank. Blah. House JSOC. Blah 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 blah. Let's see. Yep. Okay, yeah, we know. You guys know this is a sensitive compartmented information. SCI. Yep. Okay, signed agreement regarding. So it looks like he was right on some stuff here. Agreed to individual publish revealing in writing court's conduct and blah blah blah. It's funny because you see a lot of soft guys posting on podcasts and shit and stuff that I wonder if there was kind of violated their fucking NDAs. Just saying. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I'm kind of looking here and I don't see. Was aware of association with Jason providing him access. I'm uploaded to Google Street displaying the results of an AI query. Uploaded. Wait, on or about November 2025. I'm going to hone in on this little line right here that just popped out to me. Van Dyke uploaded his Google account with a screenshot displaying the results of a Google AI query. As results stated, the subsystem part of the special operations, blah, 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 blah. So he uploaded some shit on a Google AI query. I'm gonna tell you what, AI will get you in trouble. Just beat AI. It's that there is no. I'm just curious. You can't make AI nefarious. I mean, you sort of kind of can, but this right here is where AI is like, hey, yeah, you did it. Prediction mark, blah, blah, headquarter Manhattan, New York, blah, blah, blah. Each market is framed with yes or no questions and pairs with a yes with a no share. As a result, the share opens. Okay. It gives a little bit of explanation on there. So if you guys look at the indictment that was posted, that was from the Department of Justice that was on, just scroll on the timeline at U.S. Army W.T.F moments, you would have seen it. You would have seen that. So this is what I'm getting out of the indictment here. So accessible via the internet, but the world, blah, blah, blah. I'm just trying to kind of find. On or about September, it says Polymarket posted offering event contract likely that U.F. enforces blah, 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 including Boom, 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 boom. On or about, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, see that. I don't think they're going to provide. I don't think they're going to post classified information in here to kind of talk it. Use private network VPN service. I think it's funny that everyone's like, "Oh, use VPN. Make sure you use VPN. VPN. Make sure you use VPN. Make sure you use VPN." And then they go, "Bam! Yeah, we found you." Unapproximable bot shares, yes, on related markets, specifically traded on the Maduro on 3 contracts. See, it goes into somewhat detail, but not enough to where it's going to reveal classified information, of course. And then on that's where you're talking about the shares of yes on the Trump invokes war powers against Venezuela. So again, what would have happened if it was just like an offshoot? Like, what if somebody just like beat, I don't know. The cyber awareness, Jeff would be so disappointed. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. What? I know, sir, there's an AI floating around right now that specializes in hacking database. Yeah, exactly that. I would say it will do exactly what you asked to. That's what I'm saying, Pookie. But if you, maybe I shouldn't have said that. AI. That was my point, I guess. It's like you can only can make AI as nefarious as you make it. Though the activities could be nefarious, it doesn't know that it's doing nefarious shit. So I wonder if AI is ever going to report or say, "Hey, this account looks bad. Maybe I shouldn't use this account. Look at this right here," and does like an auto report. Because I know everyone's talking about using AI for stuff like that. That could be, yeah. So, anyways, so that was the deal on that. What happened? What would have happened? Yeah, what would have happened if the raid went bad? Well, again, because of his access and knowledge of classified information, obviously that's a no-go. But if it was just, I keep going back to saying, what if it was just some dude? Like, what if it was just like one of us? Like you were sitting there going, I want to do this polymarket shit. And then you go, oh, wow, okay, cool. Oh, Strader Hermuse drama is going. Oh, okay, cool. I bet $5. I bet some squares, digital squares that, Trump's going to do this. And this is going to happen. And you just guess. You're going to have some fucking black suburbans show up to you, Joe Schmo, when that happens. I fried my PC trying to run an LLM. Yeah, exactly that. But I'm just saying, I just think, like I said, had he not used classified information, but then again, if you're in that world already, how would you know? And if you can't swag it, you can't ballpark it. Yes, aside, passing classified information is bad. Yes, bad, Master Sergeant. You're gonna get what you get. Article 15, court martial, blah blah blah. But Congress should shut up on any of this. Congress should just be quiet on this. They should. Because they use classified information. If you want to talk about like the war in Ukraine, that's been going on for a minute. Or I should say the second invasion into Ukraine from Russia. Fuck you, Ivan. Fuck Russia. Fuck Putin. And I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Why aren't we? If we're going to do that, they know when shit's going to happen. Congress knows when certain events are going to happen. Congress knows what type of stuff. And all of a sudden, like I said, yeah, Raytheon, exactly. Gambling on fucking war when Ukrainians are fucking getting slaughtered by Russia. Kyiv getting bombed. All the other small towns around, just south into Ukraine. Fucking civilians getting slaughtered. I'm going to say right now, nobody's giving a shit about that. I know people get so fucking mad. They're like, "Hey, well, no, come on, man." Yeah, I'm with you on this, guys, gals. passing classified information is bad. Yes, it's bad. Yes, got it. Okay, cool. He played squares on himself for his team to win. Got it. Pete Rose shit. He bet on his team. Yep. There you go. Right. 100%. He gets what he gets. You shouldn't be fucking throwing classified information out like that. Exactly. But I'm just saying, Congress should be throwing out that finger. Now. You guys shouldn't be using insider trading. I'm about to say, I'm curious to see what the court martial is going to be like when this guy gets fucking, he gets whatever's going to happen. Well, he's going to probably get a court martial. He's probably going to get dismissed from the military. I don't know how they're going to do it. No, I have no earthly clue on how that's going to happen. But I would say his defense, he would probably use that. He would probably say, well, fucking Congress. But Congress is doing this. What would you do? But what's going on here? Members of the Defense Department, before it was named Department of War. The DOD, who was involved with the DOD when Russia invaded Ukraine a second time, or expanded its operation, I have to say, because they invaded it the first time when they took Crimea. I'll let the lawyers decide, but I'm a little E4 Mafia barracks lawyer here saying, you gonna bust me for classified information? Got it. Cool. Awesome. Exactly that. So he's gonna use the Petraeus defense. Oh, man. Lord have mercy. Spicy takes. Make sure you donate to AER as I find myself by AER propaganda. So he's got, so you're saying he's got two legs to stand on. He's got the, look at Congress. Okay, and then the military side, look at Petraeus. Ooh, loaded, spicy. Mwah. It's a spicy meatball. He gonna get, I'm just saying, it's out there. The guy's pretty smart. Do they have in the books about this? Congress, yeah, exactly. Do what you're fair, Pip, fair. Do what your right can afford. You're just an E8. You're just a master sergeant. I hate when people use that. Don't use the E8 shit. Just MSG, master sergeant. Not a general, a member of Congress. Yeah. Oh, good. That was a good point. I like that. If they don't get him on that, then they'll get it. He'll. I'm just saying. Matter of fact, what? Let's see. What happened to Petraeus? Now you guys got me thinking. I don't even think he got. Did he even get any jail time? I doubt it. General Petraeus. Let's see what happens. General Petraeus is the new Chewbacca defense. Yeah, exactly. Let's see. Aye. Yep. Got it. Blah, 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 blah. Funny how historical stuff doesn't really talk about when you go in a Google search, but you have to go to like a news report. So you guys don't remember this, right? So back, I don't know, when does this happen? 2012, 2015 or something like that? General Petraeus. He resigned as the director of the Central Intelligence Agency after acknowledging an extramarital affair with Paula Broadwell. Prosecutors said that while Miss Broadwell was researching a book about him in 2011, Petraeus gave her 8 binders of classified material. Prosecutors said that while Ms. Broadwell was researching her book about him in 20 about Petraeus, that part of his and the 8 binders of classified material as part of his plea deal, Petraeus agreed not to dispute these allegations. I want to know what he got. Ooh, oh man, you guys are good Lord. You guys are hot on the takes. Wasn't she in the military as well? Ooh, I think in her capacity, I think she was a reservist or something like that. I don't know. Who's dig? How about that? The betrayed defense. Yeah, exactly. The new Chewbacca. I like that. The new Chewbacca defense. Yep. Let me see. Wait, he no jail time. Yeah, okay, cool. So he got no jail time. Yeah, the news is very the searches on the webs, aside from a few news articles, were very ambiguous, vague. Personal blah blah blah. I don't care about. I just want to know exactly what happened to him. What did he do? Like did he get thrown in jail or whatever? For disclosure, blah, 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 blah. He pleads to one federal charge of removing and retaining classified information as part of the plea deal. And according to court documents, Petraeus admitted removing several so-called black books, notebooks in which he kept classified and non-classified information from his tenure as a commander and given the Broadwell, Ernest, blah, blah, blah. Okay, he was sentenced to serve. Here it is right here. April 23rd, 2015, General Petraeus is sentenced to serve 2 years probation and fined $100,000 for sharing classified information with his biographer and lover, Broadwell. There you go. That's what happened. He got probation. Probation. So, is it more specific? Ooh, that's a good question. Was it? Ooh, damn, you guys are freaking shoo. Is it because why is his punishment going to be different? Or why is his punishment was more specific because she actually had the material as opposed to making a bet on Polymarket? Good question. We'll see what happens when the court-martial happens or when the case gets referred to, whatever. Those are some good questions. You guys are hot in the topics. I'm just curious to see what's going to happen. I'm just saying. Again, you definitely should expect consequences for passing classified information. But precedents. What happened to and then also is what I think his defense will be using for it. Yes, I remember that. Yeah, Pooks, I remember that too. Bragg having a computer worm outbreak because some kid tried to run a Counter-Strike with a thumb drive. That was at the time when all of a sudden everything that you connected to, it's like Fort Bragg on what they call the ASOC net. Disabled all USB connections. Anything that had to be connected to your workstation, a peripheral, had to be added by the S6. That's how it worked. So there you go. Yeah. Yes, sir. Did you hear about the Apache pilot? Yeah. Yes. We heard that too. We are getting details on that. I was going to wait till we got more details on it, but reportedly, Kid Rock flew to Fort Belvoir in his private jet and then jumped in an Apache with Secretary Hegseth and another Apache, and they went all flying around. So you Apaches typically have two pilots? Yes, everyone's, yeah. So, awaiting updates on that. Then we'll see what happens with the news on that. I don't know, man, if it's going to happen or not. So, I'm gonna say I got a message right quick. I mean, triple double check. Pew pew. Yeah, my messages are queuing up because I'm sorry, there are people adding some content to that. Yeah, okay, cool. Fry him, but yes, good point. He didn't the Petraeus defense. Yeah, but you're exactly right. So we shall see what happens. We shall see what happens. Call it a USO goodwill event. See, that's funny. When other people do USO events, it's okay. Blessed be to Robin Williams, of course, one of the premiers. Ice Cube too. There's a couple of prominent celebrities out there that were really awesome out there in the USO circuit. So you kind of gotta give them that. But I think because everyone doesn't like, there's a lot of people that don't like Kid Rock. I think that's why they're doing it. When did he resign? He resigned. Oh, you're talking about Petraeus? Petraeus resigned in. He speaks before the Senate Arms Committee regarding the U.S. Middle East policy, and he begins first hearing since his resignation and formal apologies that for the indiscretions. And that was September 22nd, 2015. So. Ooh, man, you guys are hot. Yeah, prosecutors agreed not to send him to jail because the classified information was never released to the public or published in the biography. Again, without knowing more details of what happened with the masks aren't there. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. He's got the Chewbacca defense already. Wrong as fuck for passing classified information or using classified information for insider trading. But he's got the defense of, what about Congress? What about Petraeus? So we'll see how that happens. We'll see how that works out. So. because he wasn't a Playboy bunny? What? Who are we talking about? Pip? I know there's a little bit of delay on the who are we talking about, Pip? I just want to make sure before I comment on your comment in the chats. I'll wait for the second. Oh, Kid Rock. Okay, got it. So you'd say if it was a hot chick, then nobody would care. Nobody would have cared. That's the gist I am getting. Okay. So anyway, moving on. Did you guys hear what happened at the White House Correspondents Dinner? There was some there was a little bit of a fracas, a shooting incident at the dinner. Guys, just I want you to know it didn't happen at the White House at all. So it happened in a separate location. I know everyone's freaking out, saying, "Oh my God, security sucks." Blah blah blah. We can talk about the security at the hotel that were to happen, but yeah, that didn't happen at the White House. The event did not occur at the White House. So everyone's like freaking out. Oh, you let this person come into the White House. This person here, blah 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 blah. No. So, hang on. Let me pull up my notes here. You're going to cover I was thinking about that. How do I say this? Somebody asked if, am I going to cover the people cheering for it and all that? I will say this. The individuals that are cheering or hoping for something to have happen, you're pieces of shit. How about that? For individuals that, condemned it and all that stuff, hey, good deal. You political violence is whatever. But I don't think the rhetoric is ever going to get toned down. The way the political environment is right now, it's going to be fucking tit for tat, left all the time now, left to right, left and right. Sprinkling a little libertarian, comments there. But again, I kind of think that you should, it's the office. No one wishes anything on everybody. But I'm gonna tell you what, the online environment is pretty fucking savage. There's people that were cheering it on, and then the individuals that were cheering it on were getting mad because then other people were threatening them, giving them death threats, or telling them they needed to get waxed. It's not gonna get any better. I'll just say that. If I'm gonna put prediction on Polymarket, yeah, exactly that. I just say it's just gonna get worse before it gets better because everyone's doing the fucking tit for tat now. It's before. There's some individuals that I know that have been pretty consistent, and I appreciate that. I'm glad I'm glad some individuals are out there, and individual celebrities, what I mean, I'm like my personal friends or something like that. But I'm glad there are some individuals out there that are saying, hey, this is fucked up. You know, I get it. You don't like them, blah, 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 blah. Make some memes about them. Yeah. If do that. But to sit there and hope that something happens, to sit there and joke that something you wished had happened, that's fucked up. And then don't get mad when, and then don't get butthurt and mad when it's coming back to you from somebody who's supporting Trump. If you're supporting the president and you throw back a comment, and then I'm saying this back, I'm just sitting back watching. At this point, I'm like, hey, all right, do something. It's getting to that point now. There is no one's calming shit down. There's been nobody, whatever. Obviously, I mean, individuals saying that it's fucking stage, individuals saying this, people saying about the suspect. Just, Jesus Christ, man. Everyone's now jumping in just because they don't like them. I guarantee if it was the last administration, they'd have been like honing down on some shit. People, groups, individuals, networks would be considered fomenting hate, rhetoric, and violence and stuff. If it was the last administration. Jesus Christ, you guys. Just everybody. I was like, God, dude, you guys don't chill the fuck out. Talking about policies, talking about stuff like that. Of course, I don't. That's okay, and that type of political dialogue. But then people are wrapping up. Well, all the supporters of this. I sound like fucking Alex Jones again. It just came out. Did you hear that? The Alex Jones voice just came out. Just popped right out. Yeah, exactly. My tinfoil is glowing. Oh, I said it again. I said it like Alex Jones again. What is going on here? Am I transforming into him? I have a little more hair than him, though. So the rhetoric back and forth, it's only gonna, like I said, it's only gonna get worse. People don't know how to shut the fuck up. One person wants to one up the other. One person wants to one up the argument for another thing. And then, of course, somebody says they hope that this happens. They hope that happened. I'm just gonna say right now, if you're in the military, people are watching your account on TikTok, Insta. You better make it private if you're posting some fucking shit videos about it. Whether you're a supporter or not, the ones that are shit talking it, you're being watched. How about that? That's all I'll say. Because if you were in a leadership position and you're allowing this stuff to continue by posting your own fucking rhetoric and saying in uniform that you wish something would have happened to him or to the president or his family, then. But then again, I've yet to see anybody get in trouble for anything when it comes to social media posts. I've seen nobody get in trouble for being out of uniform, for shit posting, whatever. Don't get me wrong. Being in uniform, here's my outlook on being. I would have. Yeah, I'll just fucking say it. Man, if I was a fucking influencer, I would have fucking smoked your all's bags right now. I'd have destroyed you. There'd have been no way you'd have kept up with me. I'm just saying. I should have used my powers for evil. I should have went public earlier. I should have took on to this influencer craze. If you're promoting the army and talking about being a steward of the profession, encouraging soldiers to enlist, encouraging to re-enlist, encouraging civilians to talk with their families, to be an ambassador of the service, and you're doing it in uniform, hey man, cool, right? There you go. But if you're saying some shit that you wouldn't even say to your parents in uniform in front of them, you know how you have that chin up, chest out. Oh, a proud soldier. I would never disrespect uniform in front of my parents or mentor or whoever. Represent the uniform. I'm going to tell you right now, there's some individuals in uniform that are posting in uniform. Weak sauce. Soft. The enforcement of it is soft. I'm not calling for a crackdown, but I'm just saying, if you're letting your soldiers get away saying some of the shit they're saying about what happened on Saturday, that's on you. Was it Saturday? Sorry. Oh, what was it? Yeah, it was Saturday. So what happened exactly at the White House Correspondents Dinner? The earth is flat according to people on yeah, exactly that. I'm telling you right now, brother. I like the guy in the video that wasn't phased and still calmly kept eating. Homie paid $3. Yeah, you ate live, Patrick. We're going to go over the videos of that in a minute. We're going to cover what happened. I just wanted to give you guys the narrative of what happened according to news reports. What, are we kidding? They already did that one. Yeah, the earth is flat. Yeah. So Shadow says, hey, they took away my wind-up camera for taking a picture on base, much less a 10-minute respectful, rant against my chain of command. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. My baby would never do that. Here's a TikTok of your baby doing this shit. There you go. There's no way my baby would ever disrespect the uniform. Here's your baby shaking their ass on fucking TikTok. So a man, authorities said that a man armed with guns and knives at the White House Correspondents Dinner and opened fire, forcing the Secret Service to remove Trump and members of his cabinet. Trump was uninjured, of course, because obviously everyone's like saying that, everyone, he peeled away, but obviously everyone was kind of clamoring around one with one. So he's okay. President's okay. Counter to what all the fake narratives out there from foreign media saying that he was hurt or something like that. He is okay. The shooting unfolded outside the Washington Hilton's subterranean ballroom where the dinner was being held. So again, this did not happen on the White House, on White House grounds. The video posted on Trump's social platform, Truth Social platform, showed the suspect running past the barricades. As Secret Service agents, we're going to review those. We're going to do some video reviews and meme lookings. One officer was hit in the bullet-resistant vest and is recovering. The gunman was tackled to the ground and apprehended. Law enforcement identified the suspect as what was his name? Cole Allen or something like that. Looked like that dude from CSI Vegas. To me, he does. Of Torrance, California, authorities said he would face charges, obviously, including using a firearm during a crime of violence and assault on a federal officer. So how everyone reacted to the shooting is this is the memeing, this is the conspiracy theories, all that fucking hemp that everyone was decided to talk about. That for some reason, this is like his third time. I think it's about his third time. I think you're Wayne. I think you're correct. I think it's the third attempt in his life. I think. He had Butler. He had the one on the golf course, and then he had this. I'm trying to think if there was another one. For some reason, I don't know. I'm Mandela affecting another one, but I don't know. But you're right. Shadow, fuck no to OnlyFans in uniform. I'm just gonna say that we've received images in the inbox at U.S. Army W.T.F moments of soldiers doing shit. Commanders don't do nothing. So let me see how he reacted. He was on 60 Minutes, dismissed the idea that he could do anything to change the trajectory of political violence in the country. Which I to my comment earlier, what I said, the rhetoric doesn't seem to die down. Both sides seem to be trying to one-up each other, except, I don't know, seems like the left or left-leaning individuals, because now they're trying to say this guy wasn't left-leaning or now he's MAGA or whatever. Because anything that's not left is considered MAGA. I know the Air Force Master Sergeant has one. I hope her subordinates don't find out. Yes. I was about ready to say, Shadow. Good point. The reason why there's no enforcement to soldiers doing OnlyFans in uniform is because the commanders are jerking off to it. I'll be honest with you, those are the ones that get really pissed off when you fucking say, hey, you shouldn't be doing that in uniform, and you have somebody come in there and go, oh, what's the matter, man? What's the matter? And then, of course, you see the fight in the comics. She ain't gonna fuck you, bro. Or he ain't gonna fuck you, bro. Girl, whatever. It's bad. So the rhetoric is bad. Now, there's a brewery, I guess, that said some shit that got everybody all riled up, saying again, going back to what I was saying, cheering at the attempt of what happened. Let's move on to the videos and the memes. Oh, I know we're all here for the memes. So,
look like
hang on. So here is a really, really bad video. There's a video that's going around that's being done by that's AI enhanced. See, this is the thing that pisses me about the AI slop shit. It's just like fake. Because AI will add and fill in the gaps and add something else to it. It's funny that when we have videos like this, and you can see it, matter of fact, let me just show you the hair. It's funny that when you have videos with resolution like this, and I Ring cameras, doorbell cameras have far better resolution and fisheye view. You can see almost down the street, depending where you're at. If you're like in a cul-de-sac or if you're, on a normal block, you can see pretty good peripheral vision. But here, this is what we got. So check out this observation here.
It looked like he checked it twice.
Lieutenant Hudson, you monitoring this there?
There he goes. He just runs right by.
Lieutenant Hudson, you monitoring this there?
Now, how this guy was not freaking ventilated, it's unreal. This dude should have been just capped the fuck up. I'm just saying, my standard belief is that all active shooters or attempted assassins or whatever just need to get capped on the spot. Oh, he was captured alive? Boop! That's it. I wonder if YouTube will pull this because I did a little. Oh, wait, you didn't see my hand. Boop. Okay, there you go. That's yeah. It is also, it's a video of a video, exactly. That's the same camera they filmed ghosts, aliens, and Bigfoot. All right, let's go to the next. Let's go to some next videos here of the event. I did have some. Yes, I do. I was not there. No, I was not. I do have some friends and associates and media colleagues that were there, so I checked up on them to make sure they were good to go. Show that guy. Okay, I'll show the guy. So there's a guy that was like in here. 350, really? $350? There was what, $350 to really attend to that stuff? I thought it was just an invite. So here's the video that you guys have been talking about in the comments about a dude just sitting there chilling. Just chilling, eating it looks like he's eating a salad or something like that. Now I'm hungry. Just sitting there. Watch. Just gonna chill that. This is some good grub. Let me get some of that. Let me get some of that. Let me get some of that salad there. Look at that. Oh, some good veggies. What if it was like a potato salad or something like that? So just not giving a fuck. Everyone's running around. Running. They're just grubbing. Yeah, zero fucks given on this one. I mean, at that age, I guess, shit. Who cares, right? All right, let's check out the next one. Let's check what was the next. I've seen better security at a nightclub. Yeah. Well, normally they have it outside, right? They have the entryway outside. Let me clean this up. Uh-oh, I think we were taking off the air on. No, we're not. Okay. I saw a little glitch there. I'm like, are we off the air on YouTube? Uh-oh. See something. I'm just gonna double check. I want to make sure we're good to go because I want to make sure our YouTube channel's up. Yeah. Okay. So okay. I don't know why it glitched like that. Funny, I said that right when it happened too, right? I said, "Hey, watch this happen," and it goes boop boop, and it glitched up. So if you guys are, all right. So let's look at the next video here. Is there any better view? No. Yeah, I'm gonna hang on. I'm gonna put this video up here of when it happened, when the incident was happening, when shots were fired, and you could see everyone's, of course, obvious reaction to it. Hang on, some individuals that have this on their TV at home, so I'm just gonna give this right here. So let me pull this up. Let me get the sound open so you guys can hear. I'll get the sound the best I can without blowing your eardrums out or blowing your speakers. Hang on. All right, so you guys saw that right there. We're gonna play one more time. Okay. All right, hang on, guys, hang on. Okay, the shots were fired. You saw people starting to run. You got this Secret Service dude right here in the corner. Looks like the vice president's about right here. Yep. Let's go. Get your ass up. Agents are now protecting. Good movement right there. That dude right there going over across the table. He was a short dude. He'd been screwed. My short ass, I'd have been like tripping over the table and shit, fucking falling over and stuff. I'm a small. I'm not a small. Okay, I'm short. I'm not short. Wait, I'm not gonna dig on myself on being short, even though it's I used to be. I've had injuries that have made me short. How about that? There we go. How about that? All right, everyone's moving out. There you go. You see them moving out. Agents moving in, forming a perimeter, making sure you got guys up. You got everyone's dialed in. Good shit. Good job in the agents. You got teams moving out, make sure he's secured. They're like making sure they're pulling security. You got this guy right here. I didn't even notice that until just now. This guy right here on the edge. This guy right here on the edge, right here. Watch him. They're like, "Hey, you need to leave." I'm okay. I'm a photographer. I'm a reporter. He's just taking the pictures. Look, getting the shots. So, good shit. Glad no one was injured. Glad no one was hurt in the fracas. Trying to move out. Good shit. The caterer orchestrated the whole thing. They didn't have enough desserts on the menu. Blah, blah, blah. They pulled JD away. Yep. The real talk, the reaction was slow. I think it's because everyone was like, yeah, exactly that shit I was about ready to say. That the jazz was going on in the background. You hear that fucking saxophone going? Oh, okay, yeah. Exactly that. Well, I will show you that video. It wasn't a dude, it was a woman. Now, actually, everybody was. Now, everyone's saying, the reaction. Look, everybody was okay. It happened on the outside. It didn't hit the main area. So there were individuals that were saying there are individuals online that complain about everything.
Tragically, we've covered shootings, we've covered all sorts of.
I'm gonna block this right here. I'm gonna block the sound because I don't want to get busted for any copyright strikes because you know how the You know what the mainstream media is. So hang on, let me punch some sound out. There we go. Yeah, exactly. People doing selfies. I was just saying, shit. Hey, we're okay, right? Look at that. People just smiling away. People just right there. Yep. People just taking drinks. You see the guy taking a drink right there. And then this woman right here. Look right here in this side right here. This woman right here. She's like, fuck this. I am taking that fucking bottle. I'm taking that bottle. I would have taken it too. You go to those. I mean, everyone's ever been to a formal? Ever been to a formal? Or you ever been to a military ball and they have the centerpieces there in the middle? Same thing. I'd have taken it. I would have. Hell yeah! Let me get a bottle of that. Let me get some of that. Let me get some of that. What other ones? What other vids and stuff like that? Let me see. Yeah, everyone's like, "Oh, it's stealing," and it's stealing. No, look, dude. When you are going to that stuff and you're invited, it's expected that you drink that. So if you take that and you take that's your bottle. That's your shit. Have you ever been to a military ball and you pay like a couple $100 depending on your rank, and you attend a military ball? There's a centerpiece, there's a glass, and all this stuff, and all this. What I used to do is, like, if someone didn't want their glass, I'd take. It's not stealing. It was meant to be gone anyways. I'm looking at everybody right now. Looking at everybody in the room right now. Right now, they've done the same thing. Hey, how'd you get like 5 glasses of the ball? Huh? Yeah, exactly. Well, one's right here. This is when I guess he got detained. Before he made his way down. Let's see, open this one right here. I think this one's got sound. Let me make sure it's got no media sound, and it's just normal raw sound. There you go. Yeah, it's got raw sound. There you go.
Silver foil floor, got it?
No.
Scooch over, it's like
Yeah,
right,
got
silver
it.
foil, top of the stairs. Got it. Jesus Christ. Sorry.
Man, why would... Look, I don't care if this was under the watch of the last administration or this administration or 2 administrations. That dude should have been stopped. He should have been filled full of lead. Coward. The space bank. I said Spanx. Woo! Where's my mind today? The space blanket is anytime somebody does that, specifically with that high value individual being the target or potentially being the target, what they do is they remove all clothing and everything. And in the event the individual's wearing like a suicide vest or or something that would be dangerous to the environment there, so they strip his ass naked, just about. So they strip his ass down to make sure that he is secured. That's the deal with the space blanket. The tactics and stuff like that. I'm not a Secret Service agent guy. I got a friend that I got some Fed boy friends that I could probably talk to. We could probably bring on as guests later to talk about that stuff and all that. And then let's see. I'm trying to find. Here we go. This is right here is where I guess this is where the breach happened. Whatever, right here. And this is from Fox News. They watermarked it. I'm sorry. I'm just, that's the one I could find right now, real quick.
What the
Where's it coming from? Where's it coming from? Downstairs, left, down the stairs. Where? Where's it coming from?
let somebody go.
We got one down.
What the? Oh my God!
Stay down, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, stay down. Where's that at? He's inside. He's not inside.
Nobody comes in here. All right, so obviously, I know the guys are. What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, and here comes guard. I'm trying to see the rank. I'm trying to see if the E4 Mafia is being represented here. That old dude right there is running in there. There you go. There you go. Get it, guys. Gal. I think that's a woman. Everyone's like, hey, down, down, down. Okay. Yep. And we've got this image in the inbox, like a lot. So I'm going to show you this picture. A still from Hands and Vests. Oh yeah, Hands and Vests. Now, of course, everyone's like freaking out. Oh, look at this soldier. Oh, why does they put their hands in their vest? Blah, blah, blah. I don't fucking know. I'm just saying you're being watched. We got this ton in the inbox. You see her holding her hands. There you go. So I highlighted it right there. She's got her hands in her vest. I don't know who she is. I don't know what rank or whatever. Because like I said, everyone's been submitting this video as that. So good on the guard, man. Appreciate the guard for jumping on that shit. Good stuff. Anyways, yeah. So that's what that's what happened. That's if they strip him. If they strip him, do they do body cavities on scene as a precaution too? I don't know. I mean, I'm just saying, I don't know. Like, you don't know. People are brave to standing up like that. Aren't they afraid of a trigger-happy agent? Yeah, exactly that. Who knows? Probably no habit to stand like that. There's a lot of things we talk about. Everyone's been talking about on social media, specifically on X. The way people hold their rifles, the way people do, hold their positions. Sit in their... I'm trying to remember. Did I ever do that? Did I ever... Is it just something that's subconscious that you should do? Yeah, yeah, exactly that. You definitely fucked up. So, now, hang on. I wanted to cover this one right here. I'm trying to find there was a bunch of memes that were being posted about the dude. Yeah, he said, did you see that one? Yeah, exactly. All right, since it's just passed my screen, did you send a picture of the girl drinking? Yeah, fuck yeah, look at this. Hell yeah. Dude, I'm gonna say, there's some individuals that have never been in an environment like this where it would be stressful for them. I don't see a big deal if they decided to take a swig of a bottle they took from a table. Fuck yeah, fuck this. This is, I mean, come on. For some, this is a significant emotional event to some. I'm just saying. So, I just thought this was funny because she's like, fuck this. Oh, man. Everyone's going off on her or saying whatever. Man, unless you've been involved in something like that and it's your first time, then yeah. Let me pull up the other one here. As a matter of fact, let me just pull up my shit. I posted something and everyone was like laughing at the memes and shit. Let's see here. So this is this guy's mugshot here. That's what the guy looks like right here. That's the suspect. So I said he looked like the actor from CSI. That's what he looks like. So and yes, even though he's exactly. Let me pop the meme here. All right, there's some fire memes in here on this one right here. I don't know if this is gonna get us. I don't know if this is gonna. Parents, if you have children in the vicinity, please have them turn away or go to their rooms, or distract them from what I'm about ready to show you. Some of these may appear to be a little bit with innuendo, where your mind can go ahead and just go across whatever. I thought this was hilarious. There we go. I'm pulling this off the TL. I don't know if Facebook's going to demonetize, everything, or I'm sorry, all the platforms. I don't care. There you go. That's right there. You guys know who that is? That's Lindsey Graham. There's another one here. I'm just saying. Gold. Here's another one. Classic. So anyways, that's the guy. That's the individual that did that. Reminds me how an old man stand with thumbs in their overalls on their back chair. Yeah, exactly that. You're talking about the body position. Great, my bro just stepped up the shitter. Stopped up the shitter. Oh, thank you, Corey, for that plumbing update. Shadow says he made a hell of a decision. Surely he would have had to known that walking out of there without ruining his life or possibly dying. Yeah, exactly. Let me see if there's another one here. I think it's hilarious. No, that was it. That was it for the memes. I'm not gonna dig into it. So there you have it. On that end. Let me see real quick. We can jump on the news here before anything else happens. Who is this guy? I will show you who this guy is. Cole Allen Thomas. Cole Allen is his name? Cole Allen Thomas? That sounds like a country western singer. Cole Allen. That sounds, yeah, definitely that sounds. So let me pull up a video. I'm trying to pull up some stuff that's not going to be, this is from Newsweek. Oh man, this images, man, it blows, man. Yeah, see, this is, posted the images, of course, like that. Let me do a real quick window cap on this so you guys can see who the guy is. Cole Thomas Allen. At a press conference immediately after. Everyone's like, why did he do that? See, if he was so upset, then he shouldn't have done that. Okay, I'm gonna change this guy right here because yeah. There you go. That's his name. That's the suspect. There's a Joe Rogan meme. Whoa, hang on. Whoa. There's a let me see. Joe Rogan meme. Let me see. White House Correspondent Dinner. Man, I want to go to one of those. Not you know, not to. You know, I just want to go to one of them. Where is it at? I don't see the. Where did you find that meme there? Let me look at it one more time. Did you see the post on Twitter where he was a time traveler? Oh yeah, I did see that. I saw a post where he posted something and posted some shit. And he just put Cole Allen. That's all he did, and then on the day and everything, like yeah. It was really crazy, wasn't it? Some conspiracy theory stuff. Cole Allen. Matter of fact, let me just go Cole Allen memes. How about that? I hate AI slop. I really do. I think you know I miss back in the day where creators were being creators and would do stuff, whatever. But there is I guess this courtroom appearance has him looking. I'll just show you. There you go. There's that one right there. Anywho. If I, as I am talking, if I find the Joe Rogan one, hang on, I'm gonna double check just to make sure. All right, Joe Rogan. Let me see. I'll do a more specific search there. Shadow. I'm curious to see. The slap one's funny. Yeah, I've seen that one. I'll find the Joe Rogan one and I'll talk about it later. So, anyways, so this is Monday edition. Man, what that show went quick. Let me pull up some the space bag. Yeah, exactly. The space bag. Yeah, doesn't it? It looks like a freaking taco truck. It looks like you go to the taco truck. Oh, can I get some? Can I get the cold burrito, please? And the guy don't like there. Chipotle? Ew, man, come on, man. Go get a support your local taco trucks. Let me pull this thing up real quick. Let me pull up another one here. I'm trying to get my freaking calendar up. Let's see. I just want to make sure that I'm not messing up because tomorrow I think we have Rich Tallarico. Do you guys know who he is? He's the freaking writer and producer for, best known for his work. I won some freaking comedy awards and WGA award nominations and Peabody Award. Do you know who he writes for? For Key and Peele. For the little sketch that I put in there. I said, bitch, I'm the man of the house. That little skit right there. He was the one that responsible for the Aaron sketch, which was recently referenced on as a clue on Jeopardy in 2024. The sketch was added to the Smithsonian Institution's National Museum of American History. For Key and Peele, Rich also wrote the text message confusing, dueling hats, black ice, Kareem and Jahar, following MLK, killing an African warlord, border racist zombies, Obama meet and greet. He's all the stuff that is in Key and Peele's in repertoire, he was responsible for. Also, other TV credits, Mad TV on the Tonight Show with Jay Leno. Matter of fact, let me pull up the show lineup, man. Pull up the show lineup. So I think we already got I think I saw in the other chats the graphic. Say it ain't so. You guys remember that one time when we got pulled offline because somebody said that we were my voice was there we go. Let me show you the graphic here. Matter of fact, let me get my ugly mug out of there. I like this image. This is hilarious. Shout out to the graphics people. There we go. That's it. Rich Tallarico. You done messed up, Aaron. He is coming on. I can't wait. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Pop Culture Warrior, of course. Make sure you check out all of our shows currently. Of course, you're listening to the Monday edition with myself and Massey. Massey's out doing shit, doing his thing. And then Pop Culture Warrior is going to be tomorrow with his staff of Mad Mike and Angry Elf. Michael Carrasquillo, CQ, is the Pop Culture Warrior. I can't wait for that one to come out. Wednesday Smoke Pits on hiatus. The Sports Bar on Wednesdays. W.T.F Sports Bar. We possibly might have some things happening there. Sergeant's Time is still on its pre-production, post-production stuff. FTX they just had. So this is a bye week. We're going to have some other stuff planned for FTX as well. Wicked Co-ops is on Saturday. Coming soon. We definitely have some stuff coming soon. And then the Sundays, The Reset at noon Eastern Standard Time. And, of course, The King and Me with the actual King Smith and Michelle. They didn't broadcast today. So, but it's always right before the Monday edition. So, I think that's it. We're broadcasting live on look at so many platforms. It's unreal now. I can't keep up on the platforms. That's I can't keep up on the platforms. Share, like, and follow. As the kids say, hit the thumbs up and subscribe. And also, we are broadcasting live currently on 2 YouTube pages at U.S. Army WTF Moments and WTF Nation Radio, 2 Facebook pages at U.S. Army WTF Moments and WTF Nation, and on X at WTF Nation Radio. I like X. X is fun to be on. It's just fun. I don't know. It's more fun than Facebook. That's just me. So, but yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's right. Yeah, he's gonna be on. Yeah, he's gonna be on. Exactly. So I'm looking forward to that. It's gonna be awesome. I also see some stuff. Oh, I see. Oh, hang on. What's going on? Oh, what's happening? Oh, we got some. Oh, man. Oh, we got something going on in May. Oh, man, look at that. Oh, look, we got something. I'm just reading the chats right now in our ops chats. Man. That's what I'm talking about. Look at that. What? Oh, I'll wait. As a matter of fact, I will let CQ make that announcement. Because it's just breaking news inside of our own little insider jock. Can't wait. Rock on. I think that's it. Thank you guys for listening in. Of course, share, like, and follow on all our platforms. More platforms are coming. We're busier than a one-legged man in an ass-kicking contest, but hey, we're doing it for you, so that way you could find whatever preferred platform. I know some people like to watch me or all of other. Actually, I know somebody who watches our shows religiously on TV, and they make it a big deal like they're watching whatever. I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. Appreciate it. I like that stuff. So, anyways, make sure you share, like, and follow. This is the Monday edition. U.S. Army WTF Nation Radio. Mike's your host. And anybody got anything from me with that? Then I guess see ya. Shots. We don't want to be you. Bye.
Hey, this is SEAC retired John Wayne Troxel. You're listening to WTF Nation Radio, the station of choice for all of the badass MFers on the planet.
The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
Everything stated on WTF Nation Radio is to be considered the opinion of the person that stated it, and not an official representation of WTF Nation Radio or U.S. Army WTF Moments.
Price does not include tax, title, or license. Some assembly required. Each item sold separately. Batteries not included. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. If conditions persist, contact a physician. Individual results may vary. Keep out of the reach of children. Avoid prolonged exposure to direct sunlight. Keep in a cool, dark place. And
please enjoy the show. Shots.
Я батько. Я молодший брат.
Я водій маршрутки. Я скоро одружуся. Я фанат шахтера.
Начальник отдела продаж.
Я прораб.
Я программист.
Я свидетель на свадьбе.
Борщица.
Дядя Юра, таксист. Я вчитель фізкультури.
Я студент-геолог.
У мене своя фірма. Я кращий друг зі школи. Я сусід, який завжди стукає по батареї.
Я єдиний син.